If you run an auto repair shop or you sell AI services to local businesses, this is for you. Most shops lose hundreds to thousands a month because calls go to voicemail during busy hours, lunch breaks, or even after closing. Those could be break jobs or diagnostics you would never hear about. I've already built and deployed AI phone agents for over 50 small businesses in the US, including auto shops. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how to build a 24/7 AI agent using Retell and Claude that answers, qualifies, and alerts you without you worrying about it. Here's the first stat you need to know. In the auto repair industry, implementing an AI phone agent will boost your monthly clients by at least 32%. I'll walk you step by step through the script, the tech setup, and how to position this, either inside your own shop or as a done-for-you offer that you can sell to mechanics. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is to go to RetellAI.com. It's the AI phone agent provider that I like to use because it's very easy to set up. So you go there, either you log in if you already have an account or you create your own account here. After this step, you will end up inside of the dashboard. You will click on this button, create an agent. Make sure this is a voice agent. Then you click on single prompt agent. You keep it as blank and then you click on create. So this is the part where we'll be writing our prompt or the brain of our AI voice agent. And don't worry, I will provide you with the full prompt so that you'll just have to copy and paste it. Before we continue, if you would like to implement a service like this for your business, we'll be super happy, me and my team, to help you achieve your objective. So we'll just have and click here. It will open up a Calendly link where you can book a meeting for our AI and automation discovery call. So this is the prompt that I came up with. First, we have some general instructions that you can see here. So those will make sure that we have a smooth conversation. We'll be setting the general context about the conversation, as well as setting instructions for the tonality, emotions, and so on. For this AI phone agent, I took as an example this business here, which is called Raise Auto Repair. They are an auto repair shop in Miami. So as you can see, they have their contact information, as well as some information about their services and so on. So I decided to put everything inside of our prompt. But first, I wrote here inside of the role section, you are Alex, an AI assistant working for Raise Auto Repair, a repair shop in Miami. You will be receiving incoming calls from two types of people, leads or potential clients interested in a car repair, and spam telemarketing or robots. So as you can see inside of this example, we'll be handling those two kinds of people. But of course, feel free to change this prompt and adapt it to your own real use case. Your job is to first identify to which category does the caller belongs to. If you identify that the call is for marketing services or it's a robot calling, you should immediately hang up. Otherwise, if the call comes from a lead, you should collect the following data: the nature of the problem, the phone number to contact, the name, the vehicle type, as well as the date and time to come in. I added here this information to make sure that in case like a lead wants to know if he will be coming Friday, if this timing is convenient to the business, it doesn't have information about the calendar, and the job of the AI is only to pass the information. Then here for the services section, I just included all the services of this repair shop. And then very important, for every single prompt that you write for an AI voice agent, you should always include examples of conversations between the AI and the people calling it. So here we have an example of a conversation between the AI and the lead. The same here, but between the AI and the telemarketer. And finally, between the AI and the bot. And finally, it is always good to include the business information at the bottom of the prompt. So like the address of the business, the phone number, the opening hours, as well as the website. For the welcome message, it is best to use AI Speaks first. And here you will just write your custom message. Here I wrote, "Hello, this is Alex, an AI assistant for Raise Auto Repair. How can I help you?" I always advise my clients to disclose that this is an AI speaking, just for transparency, and it's always good, for the leads to know who they are talking to. For the LLM, I like to use Gemini 3.0 Flash. I tested many of them and this is the best one so far. For the voice model, I like to use Grace because that's the one that I prefer, but of course you can test multiple of them and see if you prefer some others. For the language, very important, I put here English, but obviously you can also choose multilingual in case your business handles both English speakers as well as Spanish speakers. Now, at the end of this conversation between the AI and the lead, we want to record the lead information based on the transcript of the conversation. That's why at the end of the call, we will be triggering what we call a webhook, so that we'll be sending the information inside of our server to process it, record the information, as well as send an alert to an email. It could be the email of the business owner or a technician and so on and so forth. That is why here we'll be using Claude AI to prompt it to create a Python file that will be used as our server. I will also make sure to include this prompt inside of my resources hub, but here I wrote a very detailed prompt and I have extensive experience in programming in Python. That's why here it is extremely detailed and you'll just have to copy and paste it for it to deliver the right Python file. It will produce a Python file that looks exactly like this one with all the prompts and all the variables it needs to run. And the second file it will produce is this .env file. A .env file is just like a text file from where you will be storing sensitive information so that your Python will read it and then use it to run the server smoothly. Those variables will be related to the email account that will be sending our email notification. And if you don't know how to find them, just copy and paste those variables inside of Claude and it will tell you exactly how to get them. And finally, you also need your OpenAI API key so that first we'll classify who is the people calling, whether it is a spam or a lead. And secondly, we'll be using it to extract the relevant information from the transcript. Now, the next step is to run our server using something called UVcorn. But don't worry, you don't have to know exactly what this is. I included a prompt that will help you set up UVcorn. After you launch the command, you should see this. If you see something like application startup complete, it means that everything is working fine. So far, our server is running locally. It means that it doesn't have access to the internet. That's why we need an additional tool that will create a bridge between our local computer and the internet so that RetellAI can have access to our computer so that it can send information to our server. And one easy way to do that is using something called ngrok. In order to create a tunnel between our local server and the internet, we use a command called ngrok http. After you run it, you will see a URL here. So this is the public URL that points to your local server. You will copy it, and then you will go back to your RetellAI agents page. You will click on webhook settings, and then you will paste this URL here. And then in our server, since the endpoint is /getData, we should write after our public URL /getData. So basically what we just did is just pasting a webhook URL where RetellAI will be sending the information about the call. So you will find the transcript, the number, the date and time of the call, and many other information about the call. Now let's test all of this.
Hello, this is Alex, an AI assistant for Ray's Auto Repair. How can I help you?
Hey there, I think I have a leak inside of my car. Would you guys be able to help me?
Oh man, a leak is never fun. We can definitely help you out with that. I just need to grab a few details to get you set up. First off, what's your name?
I'm Josh.
Nice to meet you, Josh. And what's the best phone number for the team to reach you at?
4321 567890.
Got it, thanks. And what kind of car are we looking at? The year, make, and model?
Yeah, it's a 2020 Toyota Camry.
A 2020 Camry, nice. Those are usually pretty reliable, so let's get that leak sorted out for you. Do you have a specific day or time in mind that you'd like to bring it in?
Yeah, are you guys available on Friday morning?
I don't actually have access to the team's live schedule, so I can't say for sure if Friday morning works, but I'll pass that preference along to the shop and they'll get back to you as soon as they can to confirm. Does that sound good?
All right, sounds great.
Perfect. I've got all your info down, Josh. The team will be in touch shortly to finalize everything. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, bye-bye.
You're very welcome. Take care now.
So a few moments later after the call, you will have a CSV file, and if you open it, you will have all of the relevant information extracted. So the name of the lead, the problem, so here I have a leak inside of my car, the phone number of the lead, the car type, the preference about the date and time of visit, as well as the actual date and time of the call. And as a business owner, you can obviously import this data inside of Google Sheets. So you click on File, Import, and here for the upload, you will just drag and drop your new CSV file. You will select here Replace Current Sheet, and then for the separator, you will be using a comma, and then click on Import Data. And as expected, you will have the right column names here, as well as your data imported. So that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. See you in the next one.